Now entering King's Row.
Justice will be done.
Hello? Okay. There's just quite a few things I want to go over here. So, on King's Row, right? King's Row is a very, very strong Reinhardt map. You are the pillar between winning and losing. There's a reason Reinhardt is always ran here. Reinhardt, Zarya. Zarya's strong here too, but without the Zarya needs the Rein. And the Zarya pretty much cannot hard carry the Rein. Or they can, it'd just be extremely difficult, but it's a lot easier for Zarya to do their job and carry if you at least do your job. And it's extremely easy to carry as Reinhardt here. First thing I'm gonna go over is, so I see you like to hold here. You like to hold right here. Alright. You held right here during both points in the VOD. What's the problem with that? Well, you see, if I'm attacking Rein, my job is to take space from my team, right? So, if I'm on Reinhardt attack, King's Row, and I'm going through, and I see that there's no Reinhardt stationed here, my first call out is they're giving us this free space. Now take it. So I'm gonna push up on the Rein that's sitting right here. I'm gonna push up, and I'm actually gonna even get aggressive, cause right here I am technically more safe than you are. This is not a good spot. This is not a good spot for you to be, like, at all. Like, not at all. It is very easy to get snowballed right here. If you get pushed up to this point, it's when the Reinhardt or the team fight takes a turn. You can still win it, but it's gonna become solely dependent on other factors, and you're already at disadvantage. So what you need to do as Reinhardt is hold right here. You need to be taking this space. This space is yours, dude. Your job as Reinhardt is to take as much fucking space as possible. Your shield is not only for protecting teammates, right? It's also for taking space. You are also, like, your job is to take space. And you don't just take space with your shield, dude. Like, the cool thing about corners like this is that you can smack around them while retreating to safety, right? And as long as you have your team behind you, you can get a little aggressive. Sure, if you fucking overextend, like right here, you're in a danger zone, right? That's why you don't overextend. But say one of them gets super low, right? You can overextend a little bit and get that pick. As long as they don't have a Mei or anything to really punish you when you go through this little choke, you can technically snowball that off that one pick. Even on defense, it is not a bad idea to, like, push through and just start fucking going in on their whole team. And I promise you, Akpo and your other team will go with you, and you will snowball right here. But that's just a judgment call. I see you are very passive with Rein, but you need to learn to find the signs when to play aggressive. A good way for me to explain this is that I had a game in Lejong Tower where I went into Lejong, the main area, and I got a fire strike off from the Mercy, right? So right after I got this fire strike off from the Mercy, and I saw she was in front of her Reinhardt, I went in. I went in full blast on the Rein and the Mercy. 2 swings was all it took to kill the Mercy, and the fight was over. You need to know when to see that engagement. You need to learn to punish those mistakes the enemy makes. If you can punish a little mistake like that, it can team wipe the team and waste them a lot of time, get you a shit ton of ult charge, and win the fight. So a big thing I noticed is you need to take more space. Don't be afraid to push up, and your shield management's pretty poor. Like you'll literally sit here. You'll literally sit here and just take damage to your shield for no reason, right? If your team is pushing with you, sure, do this. If they're not, if they're right here, if they can't even get shots off on the enemy, then there's no point for you to be right here. Right? Go right here when your team starts pushing with you, and start pushing with your shield. Push, push, push. Do not stand still. Push. You're constantly pushing, taking space. Use your shield to take space, dude. And I'll close this off with a cool tech. I'm sure you know the swing into the fire strike cancel. But you can, this is a tech that I use all the time. It gets me really fat shatters, but I don't see other Reinhardts using it. It's the jump shatter. You jump, shatter. What this is good for is you can jump around a corner, shatter, right? Otherwise, it makes your shatter a little slower, so I wouldn't do it normally. But there are 2 situations where you can do it: is doing it around the corner when they don't expect it, and jumping. If you're really close to Orion, you can jump and shatter through his shield and get their whole team. If their Orion has shield up, you can jump shatter through his shield. So yeah, I hope you gained something from that, and if you have any other questions, you can DM me, man. It's Scenus.